All right, y'all, that was Killers. Boy, I was so lucky. I saw this show June 14th, 1981. Iron Maiden opened up for Judas Priest in the Sam Houston Coliseum in Houston, Texas. It's now been torn down. It was, man, that thing was built in the 20s. Had columns and stuff. If you had the wrong seats, a column would be in your way. But it was the first tour that they left Dennis Stratton behind. He was there on the first tour, but he had some alcohol problems and other issues, and so they hired Adrian Smith to take over. So we're starting to see the genesis of Iron Maiden. They still have the original drummer, um, Clyde Burr, and Paul Diano. But on this tour, they started having issues with Paul. And it was rough, like I won't lie. Um, Seeing Paul sing, like I really didn't understand all the lyrics. And then when I saw them on the next tour and Bruce Dickinson was there, I understood everything. That guy had a hell of a voice. But their recorded product with Paul Diano is amazing. Those first two albums, they have the 70s British tone where when Bruce Dickinson came on, that's when they kind of gravitated to the tones of the new wave of British metal to me. And I might have that wrong. Maybe their early tones were more new wave of British metal, but I kind of see it as more like the mid 70s kind of tones that British rock would have. There are, like a lot of my favorite bands like Lone Star, Baker Gerbert's Army, Budgie. There were some really good mid 70s. Maybe I should just do a whole show about that. Not now, I don't think. We'll think it like that. Um, I think I'm going to do a lot of Maiden. I'm kind of freeforming right now because Paul died yesterday, and I kind of feel like I'm going to devote a lot of the show to Paul and Maiden, and maybe some other things from that year. Maybe I'll play Judas Priest because they opened up for Judas Priest when I saw them. Let's take it back to 1981. And I'm actually going to play another Paul Diano Iron Maiden song. Man, I'm so lucky to have seen this show. Look at the album cover, Killers. I bought that shirt, and then when I moved to Houston, I moved from Houston to Austin, and people were like, "What is that?" Like they were freaking out. Austin at the time was kind of a hippie town, really into Tom Petty and the Grateful Dead, and I'm going to school wearing a Killer shirt. People were like, "Whoa, you're into heavy metal?" I'm like, "Yes." Is anybody else? And it really wasn't. So, Austin wasn't that much metal back then. I was carrying the torch, y'all. I carried the torch, and then I got a van, and I would drive my friends all over Texas. We saw shows in Dallas, Corpus Christi, San Antonio, Houston. Like I would load them up because metal didn't come to Austin. So I would we'd get tickets, and I'd load my friends up in my van, and we would go metal it out in the next town. It's not like that now. Now Austin's a big city. It gets the real good shows. Although San Antonio still gets some of the better metal shows than we do. Bastards. San Antonio is the metal capital of Texas and maybe America. And that's because of Joe Anthony from Kiss. All right, I'm already talking too long. Let's play another Paul Diano song, y'all.